Welcome back to Cells in a Submarine. Cells is yawning at the moment, so... Okay, now she's done.
Give it. What's my next action? Play by play. I'm sure
I got the play-by-play.
Yeah, I'm sure our viewers want to know like my every move.
Every move.
So I breathed just now.
Okay, let's continue.
Well, for offering a more plausible explanation for the photograph, I am now going to accuse you, Monsieur Robinho. You edited this photograph.
Edited?
I'm no expert, but I suspect that you used paint or ink to carefully put hands upon the clock. It would have been a simple task considering that the clock face was bare. One could even speculate that you specifically chose to include a handless clock in the photograph just to simplify the editing process.
I mean, sounds like a pretty reasonable explanation.
Yeah, no, it does. Also, thinking about it, I don't know if we should have taken the photograph because we'd have to explain how we got our hands on the original one.
Yes, we just broke and entered into your home.
Because legal jargon. I'm a lawyer and I will lawyer myself out of this. Falcon, your reasoning is absurd. Why would the witness do such a thing? Is it not obvious? By showing the photograph to have taken place at precisely 7:30, it clears all the photograph's subjects of suspicion. In other words, Monsieur Robinho created a perfect alibi.
He really did.
For Baron Rogoy.
Yep.
Of course, this raises further questions. Who is the witness protecting? And why? Was Monsieur Robinho coerced, bribed, threatened? Enough silence. Let's hear some answers, Monsieur Robinho. Chop chop.
Fine, you got me. I'm guilty. I did it all. You did it? You're confessing to the murder of Monsieur Granouille? What? No. I have no idea who killed the frog. I'm just admitting that I'm guilty of producing fraudulent photographs.
Well, you should be very careful.
I was ordered to make changes to the printed photographs. And yes, that included adding hands to the clock.
You were ordered? By whom, exactly?
I dare not say. Monsieur Robinho, I strongly advise you to answer the defense's questions. You have pledged to speak without fear, after all. With respect, Judge, I fear his claws more than I fear the punishment of the justice system. I shall name no names. His claws? Did you hear that, Falcon? That is most unfortunate. Monsieur Robinho, we cannot and shall not torture names out of you. We don't live under the ancient regime, after all. But since you have admitted to falsifying evidence, then we cannot keep you on the stand as a witness. Take your leave. You shall be charged with perjury in due course. I can't protest. That's the least I deserve for my failure as an artist. Good day, messieurs.
Intriguing. Pretty convincing.
Yeah, pretty convincing.
Alright, I think we got this case in the bag. Circuit Rubino... Rabbitine, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Rabbington.
we got the rabbit in the bag on this one. Oh,
I was hoping for more like rabbit in the hat, but
is it rabbit? Oh, magic! I get it.
Yeah. So the clock's hands were painted on. So what? It doesn't matter.
Oh, come on, dude.
Your case is falling apart. The photograph still depicts Dame Catherine as absent close to the time of the murder. That's significant. Don't be dense, Mr. Rivington. If the photograph is not completely genuine, then it cannot be considered reliable evidence.
Yeah, because that photo could have been taken at any point.
It could have been taken at any point, and who's to say that he hadn't modified it in another way?
Yeah.
Oh, why not? It's still a portrayal of the night's events. Because we accept that one part of the picture was edited, then we must accept the possibility that other parts were too.
Perfect.
It is possible that Dame Cataline was painted out. Even worse, it is possible that another person was painted in. We know that the witness was trying to cover for someone, so all possibilities must be accounted for. So what are you saying, Falcon? That the housemaid paid off the photographer? Or was it Seigneur Portoir de Mia, perhaps? I don't think so. The housemaid lacks a means or motive, and it wouldn't make sense for Seigneur Portoir to implicate his own daughter. Well, surely you're not suggesting that the honest and beloved Baron Rogoy deliberately tried to frame Dame Cataline? Because that would be the most outlandish theory yet. The Baron is a pillar of our community. He would never do such a thing. Monsieur Abington, I'm not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, the prosecutor. Why, you've been really silent. I've been getting all the dialogue. Feel free to chime in with commentary at any point.
And it's another one to the left.
However,
Perhaps I should offer my opinion. As I apparate onto the witness stand.
Baron, it's not time for your witness testimony yet.
Shut up. I am a fucking wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
So you would think, prosecutor.
A what?
And yet I see my good reputation getting tarnished by your incompetence.
Incompetence?
Yes, I said you're incompetent, little rabbit. I eat you for breakfast. Indeed, let us proceed with the witness questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge? Yes, I suppose that's fine. Very good. I trust the defense has no objections.
No objections here.
Fantastic. Oh, but I forget. I pledge to speak without fear and prejudice, etc., etc. Now, prosecutor, ask me about what I witnessed over the course of the evening.
Okay, Baron Rogoy, on the night of the,
The initial dinner went magnificently. When the photographer arrived, Monsieur Granouille left to visit the garden. Dame Cataline followed behind him a moment later. Seigneur Portois, Monsieur Robineau, and myself were engaged in conversation, so we paid her no mind. After the photographer had left, my housemaid left to find Monsieur Granouille and Madame Cataline. That would be when I heard her cry for help.
Thank you, Baron. I think we all know the story from there. I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Do you doubt my integrity, garçon? Wow.
Oh,
That's quite the insult.
Yeah, well...
Boy.
Yeah. I'm just here to cover the truth, Baron.
Very well, then. Hit me with your best shot.
Give me a 1-2. 1-2.
Hit me with your best shot. Sparrowson, attack! Yes! Sparrowson cannonball! Knocks him off the stand.
Gained blank XP. What? Sparrow Sun is evolving. Sparrow Sun evolved into Fero Man.
oh man, Fero Man. I'd have to change his voice. You'd have to be like, I am Fero Man.
And then we can do Sparrow Sun.
Fero Man.
No, Sparrow Cool. Don't evolve.
I'm turning off the Game Boy.
Oh my god, yeah, I did that all the time. I'm like, no, shit, you involved. Okay, turn off. Gotta restart.
Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Rogier, Baron Rogier, am an honest man. Or lion, as the case may actually be.
He's a lion.
The defense may proceed with cross-examination.
Really? You didn't even acknowledge that? He's a lion.
I am not a lion.
You are too.
Okay. Dinner.
Garden. Cigarette butt.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
'Cause I think we should talk to him about the housemaid. Oh, Baron, we saw the murder scene in your garden for ourselves.
What's with all the horses?
horses.
What's with all the horses? Why do you like cherubs riding them?
Ugh, what is wrong with you?
What was la-
Baron Rogoy, when was the last time you ventured into your own garden?
As it happens, I have quite serious allergies. I haven't been in my own garden for years.
Years, you say?
Indeed.
That's not right. Well, Baron, I do not wish to call you a liar, but that claim does not hold up to scrutiny.
Oh, and why is that?
Because we have hard evidence that you have visited the garden recently.
Balderdash, my word is gold. Show the court this so-called hard evidence that I've been in my garden.
Well, it's yours, on the one hand. No! Go for the cigarette butt. Do it. Cigar. Or not cigarette, cigar. This was in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin. Right beside where the murder occurred. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
A cigar butt. That could belong to anybody, and
Prosecutor, please shut your mouth. I can speak for myself.
just let me take a drag.
420 blaze it.
Oh, okay, sorry, Baron.
That is indeed the remnants of one of my cigars. But I must apologize, Monsieur Faucon, for I misunderstood your initial question.
I'm sure, you lion.
You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years. But naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help on the evening of the murder, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin.
Oh, you see, Falcon, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation.
Except for why it was in the top one.
Yeah, I would believe that believable if the cigar were casually discarded. But as it happened, the cigar butt was found in the fountain's upper basin. A location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience. Boy, let me tell you.
And a little paddling.
The cigar butt was not dropped, it was deliberately hidden.
There are any number of possible explanations.
Are there? Because I can only think of one. I'll be a little more creative, Falcon. That is, that you, Baron Rogoy, deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities. I'm like super engrossed in this now, and I'm just like, oh, we're almost done, I can feel it.
Did I now? And what illicit activities would that be? Would those be?
You want me to spell it out? Fine. Murder. M-U-R-D-E-R. Well, let's put everything on the table. We got Monsieur Goy's tongue, his legs.
The autopsy reveal.
You, Baron Ogoy, murdered Monsieur Gonui. That is what you were trying to keep hidden.
Directly accusing me of murder. How shamelessly brazen.
That is a lucrative accusation, Falcon. The Baron is an upstanding citizen of the highest order. Your allegation is baseless. You have no evidence, no means, motive, or opportunity. No evidence? Think harder, Monsieur Rabbington. Every piece of evidence points to Baron Rogoy as the prime suspect. You want the means? The Baron certainly had the means. He has the claws. His lion claws are as sharp as a surgeon's blade. Gutting a frog belly would be trivial to him. Even Monsieur Robino confessed just moments ago that he feared his claws.
Ridiculous. I would never threaten a man with violence.
I would just eat him. You want a motive? The Baron had at least 10,000 francs worth of motive. By removing a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2.
This is preposterous.
And finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, he crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet, the very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware, and yet he served steak, a food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To bloody the hands of his guests, of course. Then he hired an easily influenced photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to build himself a perfect alibi. Photographing the guests in front of a handless clock to make for easy editing is quite an ingenious plan, must be said.
Prosecutor, are you going to let this slanderous yarn go uncontested? Say something. Object! You're pitiful. Useless.
After executing the murder, the Baron found himself still holding a single piece of incriminatory evidence. His finished cigar, that he could have just tossed anywhere, but no, he thought it would be a great idea to toss it in the garden. Why the hell not? He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So out of desperation, he threw it into his fountain, out of the sight of his guests and any snooping police. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Senor Portoir de Mio, since that would ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, Dame Cataline was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised.
This is outrageous. Judge, I demand you disbar this ranting lunatic.
No, there is only one outrage here. That is, that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. You're a bourgeois of the worst kind.
How dare you, garçon? The utter nerve for a lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist like myself of something so heinous. I'm nothing like that fat cat bourgeois. I'm a respectable, hard-working capitalist.
No, you're a ruthless man who would slaughter a dear friend just to reap a few francs.
You ridiculous, incredulous whelp. I have to gut you right here and now like a damned frog.
Don't like a damned grenouille.
Could someone please restrain the Baron? I'm on it, Your Honor. Let's go, man. To the concierge with you. Don't touch me, you filthy jackdaw. I can walk myself. This is quite a turn of events. Does the prosecution have anything to add?
Well, in a manner of, speaking, well, to be honest,
Am I still getting paid for this?
Yeah. No. I was second worst in my class at law school. That's why I decided to go for prosecution. Just in the hopes that I'd always be paid.
Then I shall now confer the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask that the animals of the court please be patient within this time. Falcon, that was pretty impressive. Or incredible.
Well, thank you. I
Same
just
thing.
hope it was enough.
What do you mean? You just proved Cataline's innocence. We'll get a not guilty verdict for sure.
Sparrow-san, I think you've misunderstood something important about the justice system.
What's that?
I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. It's just not possible. Only mathematicians deal in proofs. All them theorems.
Hey, I mean, philosophers do too.
I mean, math is just applied philosophy. Philosophy is just applied bullshit, right? All we can do is organize the evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proved Dame Cataline's innocence. All I have done is demonstrate that there is a significant possibility that she is not guilty.
I'm not sure that I understand the difference. We have reached a decision. In light of recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made with the initial arrest. On that note, we unanimously find the defendant, Dame Cataline, to be not guilty!
Woohoo! Party! Where's the confetti?
Woo-hoo! Not guilty.
Awesome. Oh, Monsieur Falcon, petit sparrow son, you did it.
Sparrow son, summer.
Sparrow. Oh, Sparrow-kun.
Pharaoh man.
Yes, I suppose we did, didn't we?
We should head back to the office so we can celebrate properly.
Get completely shit-faced.
Plastered. You did it, Falcon.
I can take all of the credit. This is a group achievement of Falcon and Pharaoh Man. Oh, I am so proud of you both.
Also because you got me out of jail.
Now let's get freaky and have a devil's threesome here.
God. I need bird cloaca.
You in cloaca right now.
What? That's what they have. Anyway, I'll go get one bottle of wine for the three of our least dirty glass. Oh wait, I'll go get one bottle of wine in 3 of our least dirty glasses.
So we were definitely going over, but we're almost done, so it's well worth it. Oh, you were amazing, Monsieur Falcon. Oh, it was nothing. I very much like the way you pinned the murder on the Baron. That was an act of sheer genie. Well, I didn't pin anything. Sparrowson and I just worked at unveiling the truth, given the facts of the case. Oh, Monsieur Falcon, there's no need to play coy. The case is over. Now let's go to the bedroom and rip off all our clothes. Oh, play coy? Oh, don't tell me you're actually being sincere. I'm completely lost. Oh, wow. I thought the goody-goody thing was an act, but you actually don't know. Alright, I'll spell it out for you.
Uh-oh. Oh, did she really kill him?
I murdered Monsieur Gonwi. Oh, wow, what?
Okay.
Wow, we didn't do justice. I saw him in the garden all drunk and vulnerable, and I seized my opportunity. It was nothing personal, just business, you understand? Business? To increase my papa's share in the train company, of course. My papa always said that the drunkled frog was the weakest link. Oh, your confession doesn't make any sense at all. I found Baron Rogoy's cigar butt hidden in the garden. Oh, I put that there. I expected the police to find it, but I suppose that was putting too much faith in the brains of the Paris's finest.
But Falcon proved that Monsieur Albino's photograph was edited.
It was edited. I wasn't in the picture because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Gonwi in the garden. My papa knew I needed an alibi, so he ordered Monsieur Robino to paint me over Baron Rogoy and to add hands to the clock. But that lazy artist didn't manage to finish altering the photograph by trial day. It's a good thing that Monsieur Falcon was so imaginative, because that could have gone very badly.
Wow.
Yeah. What's with the silence? You should both be proud. There aren't many lawyers in the whole of France who could have won a case like this, even for a bourgeois deal like me.
I think you should leave.
Fine. So much for the celebration. Here's the payment for your services, straight from my papa's pockets. Well, adieu, Monsieur Falcon. Adieu, petit Sparrow-kun. Wow. And here I thought we were doing the right thing.
What do we do now? Falcon?
And on that note, I think we are going to end there. Thanks for watching and joining us for another kind of long episode, guys, but hopefully you enjoyed. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Man, I thought we had that shit in the bag.
I thought we were doing so well.
I know.
Oh.
Well, we did do our jobs, and I do know some defense attorneys, and they would be like, I don't care if, they don't want to know, is
Yeah.
basically it.
Yeah.
They don't care, and they don't want to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that was fun.
See you next time.
Pharaoh Man!